What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. Chess Doctor here with yet another banger, and in today's video we finally have a game review. We haven't had a game review in a while, so I'm very excited for this one. Today I was playing rapid chess, 10-minute rapid, and I know that's a big shocker to everyone because you never catch me playing rapid, okay? But today I was, and I stumbled across this person. We had a very interesting game, so I want to show it to you guys, okay? So here you can see our accuracies, okay? And these accuracies scream 1000 elo chess, okay? But that's what we're here for, guys. We're here for saucy beginner/intermediate chess, and we really like seeing it, okay? So 65% for me, 51.9 for my opponent, who lost the game. So of course, I guess I was having a higher accuracy, okay? So this game was interesting because I made some huge blunders which my opponent did not punish. Then he made some huge blunders which I did and didn't punish. So you're just gonna see. It's a wild game, okay? So I got the white pieces, and you know your chess doctor, d4 is the only way to go. But then you can get hit with the England. Even though England is very like saucy and tricky in blitz and bullet, in rapid it's just not that, it just hits different, okay? So I don't mind playing it that much in rapid, but in blitz it can really suck to play England, okay? So we have this, I defend here and he goes here. So usually people for their trick, like I'm gonna defend the pawn, and then like England is like, oh, I give you the check, and then I just like snatch the bishop or whatever. So of course I didn't want to fall for that. I just go with the horse. I don't care, take the pawn, you know, life is good. So he takes it, and now we're just equal, and here I completely blunder. I was thinking, guys, I was so smart with this move, bishop to g5. I was really thinking, I was cooking up something. I was really like, who's gonna carry the boats? It's gonna be me, you know? Because I was hitting the queen and I really thought I did something. He says that Stockfish says that I permitted my opponent to eventually win a bishop. So I'm wondering how. Because, okay, after he takes... Oh, it's a check! I didn't notice that. I was like thinking when I was calculating this position, like I cannot tag because even if he takes, we just snatch the queen. But that's not the case, sir. That's actually very interesting because this is a check and you have to first respond to a check and then you just lose the bishop. But of course, my opponent is a 1000. He doesn't see it, okay? I mean, he did take here. Oh, no. No. That's just Stockfish, okay? He didn't actually take it. So after that, he did this. This is what happened in the real game. The Stockfish is just confusing me here with all of these ridiculous lines, okay? This was the reality at that point. And here, he asked my bishop a question, and then I was like, okay, sir, choose. Choose wisely, okay? You have to choose. I'm gonna put myself into the fort. This is an inaccuracy, guys. Don't do these moves. But I still wanted to do it. It seemed very fun, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you choose the opponent, okay? You choose. And I bet you're gonna make the wrong choice. I don't actually know what the wrong or right choices were, sir. I was just like, I wanted to play mind games at this point. So he took here, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back. You chose to say my bishop instead of my horse. I mean, now I'm gonna play with my bishops. So after that, he was like going here, and I think I wanted to push this, you know, but I didn't have enough defense here, and I think he just, I don't know why would you want to trade up here. Maybe he just wanted to somehow pin me, but this is not pinning because I have a bishop here. So it's a very wild position. So I just asked him a question. I was like, sir, what are you doing here? Excuse me, do you have a permit to be on this part of property? Because this side of the board do be mine, okay? So he moves away, but he goes on a5 to like maintain the pressure or whatever. Because, you know, I don't know. This is looking here and this is looking here, but still I have this pawn, so... why should I really care, okay? So I just push. I was like, if I can't go e4, then I'm gonna go e3, because I still want to open up my light square bishop and castle up kingside, and I think that's a very useful move. See, they say good move, and I really agree with this. This is just a plain good move. Probably something better was in the position, but I just didn't bother finding it. I was just like, okay, e3. And now he decided to trade this up. And as I said, this is a very weird trade because after the trade is done, your queen is getting hit. So you're kind of losing a move in a way for no reason. You put yourself into that position, which is just very ridiculous. So I was like, okay, opponent, okay, you know. And now we have this. So he goes with queen to c5, and I was like, at this point when I saw this move, I was like, sir, where are you looking? What is the deal here? Because I didn't see it. So I just developed the bishop, another bishop, again on d3. Actually, the last one was on d2, but like, I like these two bishops. They do be close to home, but bishops have wide vision. So they can be here on a1 or h1, and you're still going to look at the half of the board, okay? So bishops can stay here safe for now, and I was like, I'm just gonna castle up because we're playing rapid, I have time, and I just do not care about, you know, making some ridiculous moves and things like that before I'm castled, because this is rapid and he's probably going to think a lot here because he does have 9 minutes left. So I was like, we have to play this extra slowly, you know, that's rapid. You have to play slow moves. But here, my opponent just decided to give me 4.7 advantage, which is ridiculous. And here I castled because that was the only thing on my mind. Let's see what I should have done. I think I should have just asked the question here. Oh, I should have given this check, yeah. I was also contemplating this. But then when I saw he can just do this, I was like, is this good? Because then he takes, and then I can take. So that is a good thing, and I'm also pinning this. I don't know why I didn't do it. I want a castle, okay? I didn't want to sacrifice my bishop. At the end, it wouldn't be a sacrifice now that I'm looking at it. And it would actually be a very good and better position than we got. But I still enjoyed this one. I was like, we're gonna play it very slow. We're gonna go step by step, okay? So I go again with a good move, rook to e1. I'm wondering how many good moves do I have in this? 4 good moves for both of us. Okay, I thought it was gonna be more, okay? So rook to e1, a solid, saucy move, you know, he's carrying the boats, he's just being the strong menace for the future, because currently this rook is just standing here, but look how he's standing on the same file as the enemy's king, you know, so that's why I put it here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stare through this pawn kind, I'm gonna face the wall, okay, I'm gonna look through the wall towards you, you know. So he goes here, excellent move, and now I just lift up my queen because I really wanted the rooks to have the vision over each other, and I wanted to develop my queen so that she is not like standing there like useless, because sometimes I truly forget about developing her. So here I remembered, okay. And now he castles up queen side because king side is of course still not possible for him. This horse is still not developed. It's move 15, okay. I developed every single one of my pieces, okay? Including this rook. This rook wasn't developed, but it's doing some use here, okay? It's looking at the other rook. These rooks are not looking at each other, okay? So don't be like my opponent in this one, okay, guys? So here I have killer bishops. As we said, he made a wrong choice by taking the horse, because these bishops gonna be killers, okay? So we make the best bishop move, which is just attacking the queen. I was kind of prolonging that with all of these moves in between, because that was the best move since I pushed here, I think, because I should have here. They said you should immediately do that or give this check, right? But I just prolonged this. Oh my god, I just spoiled half of the game, okay? I'm gonna censor that, you ain't gonna see, okay? So here I was waiting for this moment to just hit my opponent with that bishop. Because the bishop do be powerful. He moved away to the best square, and now I just took the pawn because the pawn do be free. And now he is completely blundering. Mate in 1, guys. Mate in 1. Which would look like this, okay? We just give a check with the bishop. King is completely blocked and he cannot go anywhere, so this is just GG. But of course your chess doctor didn't clean her glasses today and was like, oh, my bishop do be trapped, sir. You know, so I went here. I went here because I was like, this is going to be pinned. So when I take here, he can't, you know, take back, which was an okay idea, just a miss, because I had a winning chance. I had a checkmate in one. Here, this is a great move, because that checkmate is no longer checkmating, because this is under an attack, and if you do this, he just takes, you know, so you're not doing anything. And even if he can't take, he can pass here. Okay, he can't, we have the queen, okay, but still he can just take the bishop. So now I was like, okay, it is what it is. Took the pawn for the bishop, and he goes here. I was like, sir, you're getting too close. You are getting too close. Then I do this check. A miss. Let's see what would be the better move. Okay, just pushing a4. Okay, me as a 1000 should know. I was just looking for checks, and I found this one. So I was like, okay, he went up, and now I started pushing my pawns, because I was like, we're opposite side castled, and your king is definitely not safe, sir. Okay. So he finally developed his horse here, guys. It took him 20 moves to develop a horse. Like, don't be like this opponent. I mean, he did manage to get an okay position throughout this. The game didn't end. I mean, it should have, because we had mate in 1 on the board. But still, it's very important to develop your pieces, because these rooks weren't looking at each other anyhow because of this horse. He was just standing in the way. He was doing absolutely nothing. So now on move 20, he's doing something, I guess. And now we go here, rook a to b1, because we again wanted to do some type of discovery or whatever. We just wanted to push the pawn. Okay, that was my idea here. I'm just gonna do whatever it takes, you know. So he goes here. He remembered that he also has pawns, and that he can actually attack me as well. He doesn't only have to be the victim of my attacks, he can do the reverse attack. And here, I was like, okay, sir, you wanna play that game? We're gonna play that game c4. Inaccuracy, but I don't care. I find this move a very strong move, because we're opening the position. Here I took with the queen, because I don't wanna trade no queens, sir. That would be ridiculous for me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my queen and bishop hold each other together. I was like, this queen has to move, and then maybe we can like do something here, you know. And I just thought this was a very saucy position. He is up a pawn, but I don't care, because his king is very, very vulnerable. So here he continues to push a pawn, and I was like, I just decided to go here. The best move, actually, because I was thinking he can't do anything if I just push a pawn. If I push a pawn, I can continue doing my things. If I just ignore this, then I'm going to have a lot of trouble, probably. So that's why I pushed it, and now he goes here, and I was like, fine. So I aligned the rook with the queen here, so that if he doesn't see it, of course, we can go here and discover, attack him, and this is a check. So he has to respond to the bishop, he has to move the king or go here, and then we just win the queen for the rook, okay? But he of course moved away, because he's 1000. And now we go here, we still go here. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that move, honestly. That was weird. I was just like, a check is a check, okay, sir? So he moved away to mate into position, and now the game is just over. I finally find, oh, we can have a checkmate here, and now he's forced to go to the only square that is left, and after that it's GG. Okay, guys, so I missed a complete win, but after it all, I was still stronger, I was still more confident, I was still more, you know, in tune with the position and what was happening on the board. I noticed that the king was weak, so that's what I wanted to exploit. My opponent really tried something with these moves, but they didn't really work. I mean, like, this is looking just like a brick wall, looking at my pawns doing absolutely nothing. Because why was he thinking that I was gonna like react to this by doing, I don't know, g3 or something? Like, sir, no. I was just ignoring this. After h3, that was it on this side. I just continued my attack, and here, I know this is a mistake, but look at this. We're playing against 1000. He has no idea where he is. We just give him a checkmate. We just you know, finish the game, okay? So the estimate here, 900 and 600, okay? But I'm still standing stronger than this opponent, so let's go. They say my middle game was good, and I agree with that. I had a lot of, like, I don't know why, but I think solid choices in a way. Just like, okay, I'm gonna align my rook, you know. I'm not gonna do anything extra. I'm just going to develop my pieces and then, like, try to align them with each other and with the opponent's pieces as well. But yeah, just exploit the weakness of the king being pried open. That's why I actually enjoyed when my bishop was like stuck here. Wait, let me show you. Where was he? Here on a7. I actually enjoyed it because I was thinking he moved a king. And then I just take this, so the king is getting very, very open, and that is not good for the opponent, okay? So guys, this is the game. I hope you enjoyed it. I really had fun playing this game, and I really think that it was an interesting position, you know? In which I just got better off because my opponent was kind of blind, but also I was because he had an immediate blow with those two bishops, and that checkmate would just be very wonderful. But this checkmate was also very nice with the queen and a bishop. And I just learned that if you open the king somehow, and if you have enough pieces to attack, and your king is safe, you're winning. You're just winning. Even if he was like up a horse or something, I think that if my king is safe and his is not, and my pieces are already like there, it's over for him. Okay, that's at least my opinion. I don't know, guys. Okay, so that is it for the game. That is it for the video as well. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave some comments in the comment section down below and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you already aren't. And make sure to check out the description for Discord, clubonchess.com, memberships, Patreon, and buymeacoffee.com/CapaCapetti. Okay, so guys, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, keep on being positive, and keep on playing some good chess. And develop your pieces. That is today's message. Develop your pieces, and don't let your king get so open, because then it's over. Okay, you have to protect your king because the king is the most valuable piece, actually. Okay, so guys, that is it. Have a wonderful day. That is it from your chess doctor, and I will see you all tomorrow in a new video. Bye bye.